abusia for me chechi digital money box ni biama em say na nipa bebre bisa e biaba ma men sure sell yet any sell ye use no abusia for digital money box no say net here on sakape wo be set pin code 4 pin code wo set pin code ni wi a baby e disika ehye no ene we nim ho eye mienu e wo baby a ye de paper efa ene baby a ye de coins ehye misramo ma ye nya bi e ma ye manketo no na omunsia sell ye sebi me media me friend keep the change me pie na me ba sika aka me botom bia no na me de egu kama ubenya digital money box bia number be friend no eye 053 1798 334 053 1798 334 mesramo eye Fridays nko a ene ye delivery baby I will be deliver the amount. Thank you for making us number 1. Bye bye transport. Abuja mechechi yawo they can for you pay at the amount a money transfer app our the transfer sika e dey free countries in here no for now the United States of America and Canada and I wait me send sika e dey free ho e dey abre ebusuafo ene adofo e wo Ghana e dey gisem kase ne say ni rate no e very very high. Number 2 o first transaction a obeye no wunya $5 for free. Eni gisem kase a wo ju pay ho ne say so wo send sika dia ma obi e wo Ghana so wo US and Canada wunya bo nipa ne number pe na nipa ne din apope app said the beya wunya wrong transaction promo code e wo say we use no e ma remfi ABM use ju pay na ebusuafo any adofo in enenje. Thank you for making us number 1. Bye bye transport. Ju pay the best. Okay, Kasa.
The issue is that so nim said ya no and then papa do yours, bring out your concept near there. But you see, in a society whereby we love to criticize more than to do the right thing, Emma Abribian will fall into the ditch. And then no say at the papa cry bar out we are not able to hold on to at the papa because even in the house of children, so a parent and also a guardian, na so manu mu binya na abribia o insult to be fear.
Senior.
Yeah.
We live in a society whereby we should allow ourselves to criticize each other and grow.
I don't have that problem. I don't have problem. I don't have that problem.
Yeah, but I mean correct will be the other say. Yeah, correct one. We sana belief system here. We argue on belief system and look for the best. We argue, some argue to win more souls. About the politics I was say you did policy to her. We debate on it for the greater good. About the religion, we debate, we learn, we grow, we evolve. But I was here the come here. If at the public will Christus more, accept it as a society. At the body will more condemn it. Sana etie we shouldn't stay saying obianya di ope. We don't live in human society allowing obiasa obianya di ope. We live, that's how human beings we are. That is how we evolve, that is how we grow. We learn from each other, we criticize. But the young say you big hatred like me Abraham, so for you debate. Then anything Christianity, I hate it. Anything I hear about Christians, I hate it. Meti so folding and me buafu. Meti so be kwa solid and me buafu. Debbie, me girlfriend or kwa solid. Me being stop on that. Me can't that's a munsi and so them. Mean date Obama
also correct me to them wakasache unia wakasache kasa de oya de tie
Eliana musuma be
tobasi
me passe Pius to
yes let's
nem suprana nem dru supuna ubeshe munti kasa tie
okay say okay it is how you start the whole thing because at the end make kasana na oseo ma me na me correct o bibi ho they say yes de no what I say me ye koma odu ba bi na me ho say o do na me say ma me the point that me making say point that me making say the fact that you are criticizing does not mean that you should attack. The moment you attack, people will also find a way almost by attacking back.
Me attack Christians da.
From the chronicles of your how you started the whole thing.
It's not attack.
It was
Meba. Understand meba. Me dey na me a theology, a theological level with the theory, with the literature governing the religion. I'm saying many literature na mukrani wo problem. Ya wo mi didi Christopher atem Christopher ye mwa Christopher ye kwasiafo dabi. Me say literature na mukra no. I have problem with your literature, not your religion. Tina me so be ko wa asole akọ. But a ban with literature na ye Bible na. Me say me go problem with the book na aha contradicted. But I don't doubt the spiritual aspect of the Christian. Videos, but you don't understand me. Say because I
make sure say, point I will make always you come out with a different concept. Say path now no. That is the path of feel itself. Who problem with it now need to be corrected. And I make sure say how you started it. Abibiano say I'm matching or try be about life what your obeka. But the person make sure say the moment you continue to do that, people will also find an issue with the way you go about your things. And I make sure say yeah, me a Christian.
Christosum edidi abosomsom atem and edidi abosomsom atem.
Christosum edidi abosomsom atem the way edidi abosomsom atem. Yes. Me polish no.
Me bisa Christosum or attack abosomsom and on attack abosomsom.
Or attack God is not respecter of any person. It's simple.
Who told you?
It's ultimate. Who can say?
Bible no nyame na twerɛ na nipa na twerɛ. What is Nyankopɔn akasa da atwerɛ book. Book na Isaiah, Jeremiah,
Ezekiel. Kasa mo bi nka so meba sa. Mama so me yi wa no e.
Mama no yi wa no e. Obi anu nwunye debate o na tie. Wo so debate. Ati wo bi de. Wo so no de obedidi atam. Na wo ya fa wo book na e say book no mistake wa ha. Wa ba so say na yi ya da say odi wani mo nya beta adwumadi na chi. Hwe. Ade asa hwe. Wa be we
Mama nkasa sana end. Mama nkasa. Mbocho mede kakra mo wo kan de mini problem bia but problem mo yin de mentase de nyene tuntumfo no yefa ibinum wono som ya ja tum na hu de ya fa hu gidigidi na ya lokon ya le fight against it there bekana ma ade ne yazi bia wona wazaze na brain ya na kasampo why we relax because mu
religion but you to me kwan na offer do or build ni kuro kwan na offer do build the yenkosu
anane kasa no mesi hwe yegu abrojade mesi nkosi dwuma ye wa nkosi dwuma ye le ye wa hade ne hu de no yinum mesi enhu broni a oye yemfende oye Germany anede oye Italian no bakara okaye Muslim lokotuba on ekun no en unsi because when him no ano onye Muslim ni so no ka for Muslim o ka ho no wan na bibidam o Christian no ba fa ni Christian na damala but enye ni tuntum fu no de yitumi ye ko na ye hwenye na nkasa genzi ni bibi yifi be na o de yitumi ye strength ni ye na adwene mu ne ye hu no ana yifi be
Ghana tribes Ghana tribes omo maintain omo de dodo na ye everfo obeka kire say Christosum kakra mi fie bosum kakra otomo ye de na mayima
abedi Christian abedi Christian
enkofo bi na religion
you know man abedi Christian and Christian no mentasi because we work there amala medemo mesem pere musum bibi ana we dam not ana amana medemo na mesem pere musum bibi but mesem soma
Christosum no ye eji Christo atumu de ebedi nanam wechi nti Christosum you be a who believe in the concept of Christ as portrayed in the Bible and a Muslim you be a waji Prophet Muhammad ni understanding of God no the ba you know no di nechi Hindu ni
okay
pa
you know me asemo inti da mko for you to fa na de
and an principles and
as we tuntum fa na de we abrofo because da mko for na de mu hu there we tuntum because mu tuntum ni bela wo fan Christian ni wo fan Jesus another wo fan Muhammad e de because yin na kase yin din na po ya ye wo no sine wo de adwene ze mebi wa entin ze mebi ase onya glo de me de adwene ze mebi wo no de e de ehwe no wa wu nya bibini na pa osomsum ni bi no de echi no ana apono no be challenge
yeah wanya de yeah no your brotherly love you didn't do well no it's not fair me pe was empower but yeah you should you know the wanya de no premier me bra wanya de it is not fair on my side any debate adwenkyere where some be point now no you didn't show me the respect I accorded to you. Yeah, the respect I accorded to you. You just took me off. You just took me off without Abraham, my journey watch you.
Chairman. Now we make you a point. And I'm build the point to say, oh, someone also did you abuse some water. It might also be attacking. The point was made. And a panya. And our chairman. No way we ain't also no be basana live here no. Why? And young kwana you feel like so. Ububefu ha. Nti wo bibi fufura obeka na no nye ntem edom on mute ho edom wase ho nti ye yi wa abufo bia ni.
Yo tie the American no. Tie unia. Me no nya debate. In a way no ultraman me kasa no ultraman no. And also uba ultra me ade bi na wo bia na me yi wa no. What I say, in the way, no one mama no me bacho. Oh, tete me bacho to buy. Yeah, we ain't say ya. What you mono na kwa to say me debating. We are not debating. Who see a chair? Yeah, no. Me kusuka sana na oka obisa me question.
Ninia, can attack on Christmas. Now say, wo some no so buy no attack ya bosom. And one no, ana.
Me kasa attack me see the reason why people found fault with the old and said how you started it, you know, it seems to be said you are attacking without tell me who because me no debate just listen to me and let me finish. Mrs. Sawia was starting, no, it was so aggressive to the extent say no can say say you criticize you na society without criticism no and fine what they say and I the way you started it up to today no it look as if say attack rather than criticizing it obi feel say who tell them make no me can say attack me say that is how you made it seem that is how you made
but that's not what I was doing. I was disproving Christianity based on its literature book. Me say Bible no.
Me at the point na me say me ba odi amusa me fro kra me say me person me shiaw so that we will meet Now the person will disprove in the Bible, you disprove it, and then we debate on that. Now when you are coming, Ubekaya Upa on Facebook Live, a Facebook page. Yeah, no, I don't have a problem with that at all. No, I don't have a problem with, because you are coming to a common sense. You are coming to a common sense belief system. And we are saying there's always a concept of belief. And we are saying every event of life that we live, there's a concept of belief. Even the atheists believe that there's no God. They believe that there's no God. In our way of life as human beings,
atheists don't believe. Atheists don't believe.
They believe that there's no God. They believe that there's no God. Okay.
Not that they believe. They say there is no evidence. They say there is no evidence of God. And you can't prove God to them.
So they don't believe in God. So they don't believe in God. The concept of God.
They don't believe in what they've not seen before. That's their belief.
And so I make sure say that is some sure say there's a way that it's a me say Abraham be Moshe on Tiasi. I mean say I mean believers Abraham be Moshe on Tiasi. It means just say in our way of life, yes. When I make sure say we are blue common sense, so I did then me catch us here a blue common sense. So when you are coming to meet me, I want to meet you one on one. You are very loud. But my mentor say unko be for more befiso unko ni okuani uni ayatie wache. And sometimes in quotations now go to niamano ahani sreni abasasa ni ade in another breath believe way in another but who did this
Bible verse when I go to the side.
You see, say why you detain this guy at church?
Why did me say?
Why you detain you at church? Because what you are saying, it means who tries to obey this people what? No,
no, disprove it. What's the one yakuma? No, you don't have that patience to contain others. Me problem. No, you don't have that. You don't have that.
What did Abraham make? Can I say?
No, I uncle no disprove. No, I uncle so disprove. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ushia Bakua, if you have 10 years, it's Asia Pios. No,
why not to say a word is it? I
said the book of us all now. Where some can the Casa watching him. Ubu are what best one me say Rabadam, Pios.
Oh, that me follow. Me DM right from Facebook, TikTok on mine. I'll follow you for a very long time. And because me they do me Abraham me mintu ni panchere me mintu ni panchere mintu ote me minu da be o ka se me minu wa ya me minu no we me age mate me minu tie Abraham me minu me we me age mate tie me mintu ni pengu se papa
Go read more books apart from Bible. Go read more books apart from Bible.
More books
now.
More books now.
Go read more books.
More books now.
And she said Bible is also on your own. So Bible on your own. Now Bible not be 2,000 years.
Common sense now come
2,000 years. Now 2,000 years. I will be as no. If you be as no, focus on religion. Them one them then Allah and then God na. Which one God na Allah? Them God na Allah. Why? Why am?
No.
Abena why am?
Life you don't have
your impatience.
Your impatience.
You're impatient to listen.
Who defend the book? The book
is defending
the book no more than 2,000 years. What are you saying?
Oh, making them point. 2,000 now book now because I'm reading. Some books now I'm reading. Some books now I'm reading. And no of an who of a natural or papa natural now
until the must know
what do you mean?
Or Bible.
Anything you can't come and attack my belief system. You can't come and Abraham say Bible. I'm one who by or no GBB2. Miss BBD is so all using the common sense books. Your
Forget
priests
Bibi
followers.
AGD,
Abraham,
forget Bibi Abraham
You
GD.
can't
Let's
come
see,
and use the Bible
Abraham
See,
never
to
attacked
make
Christianity. Abraham,
It's just 2,000
me say
years.
Avram na me
It is
engaging no.
just
One have a
2,000
platform.
years.
No,
Go
I'm
and
not
read
ready
more
to
books.
engage
Where
any
more than
of you.
2,000
Avram
years.
na me engaging
A
no.
reader,
You are no
a
pastor
reader.
or no me canon.
yeah, we are also
Brother,
in the queue.
eh,
We are in the queue waiting. It's room a good point.
brother, I'm engaging Avram. Oh no, I'm on platform no. So person
This
me
is a
no
open
kasa.
to make it
Obeka dem
Abraham
say,
attack Christians.
brother we me no. As open a question mankala, your mankala ka obia. There's no control
attack
on the
Christians.
page. Or see,
Our attack
CSS,
Christians.
common sense family. And I make sure say common sense family, and they believe say they are using their common sense to live their life. It is a belief system. What I say?
So until
It is
we use
a
the Bible as a belief system.
Pious.
Pious. Pacho me back, Pacho, Mobian Casampamcho. Pious, unmute you. Pious, unmute you. Why?
yes, bro.
Pacho
Yeah,
Mobian
more mute.
Why, baby, I'm mute. Pious.
Yes, sir.
Me, my Christo
Yeah.
neither. And me
Okay.
study Bible, Nana, me problems with the Bible.
Sure.
Ya wu ceremony menyini ye no mesua menyini as adult no mesua Quran and hadith ne kakra. It doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
That's Christianity. Mesua Judaism. Me conclude who say a mankind a nipa and a creative religion for God into the obedient in the GD. Meme de say at the papa wo Christo sumu a mefa. All those say mistakes for Bible a mehu. But the Bible no etufu say munyi hu firi wiase nkekawa ho a meyi me hu afiri ho. Bible ka kire say menye kwa wi mefa. Efutu obi o Bible mu na ya mefa. Quran menya papa mefa. Me a humanist. I believe in all the path that leads to life. Into me, there is a little bit of Christianity in me because your Bible verses are too. There is a little bit of Christianity, Judaism, and Abosomsom Kakra. Into ya the papa what religion be okay.
What funny
Okay. The entia mean ye Christo, you know. Me will proof for what say Bible verse any belief system went in a meaning to. And I me will proof into me back Christo sumwa. The ama meaning to mbedi echi enye sofo fool, you know, na me prove.
Okay.
What is your problem with me and common sense family?
Me that say. My only problem is I know what can I say, you know. You have stated it clear of your of why when you're that stand, you know. Today is very clear. But my problem is that when you from the genesis of your expose in one there and son later on say common sense now the edge you started you way back and you trust me on that.
Old Testament.
Once I was stating this and then what humanist about what common sense about humanist. Next, you believe in everything pieces by pieces.
Common sense na being a humanist, no, because with the margin and yeah,
you're okay.
Okay.
It also means that also me respect to pano. Me respect to pano. I wouldn't even bother myself to even wait. Also be on wadi and another time no. On wadi a crano will cheer for so and no I don't do that. And I'm saying me tuni baby and tungu.
And then I'm a for Christianity only no problem.
Oh, and then the baby was if and I make sometimes when you are talking in the moment of you say where you now ban once he hit me back. Sometimes you may say something and you forget about it. What do I say? And you have said a lot of things. I mean, majority to maybe
and I may say things and I forget. Into your recording, and you can bring the proof. But I didn't even said you may can't send you now and you would then say make casa.
No matter who say Christianity, Baku Kran say Christianity make people lazy. Yes. Factually untrue. And yet true and yet no correct. Because even the Bible compares every Christian to be hardworking. Here I say maybe also you bet me bacho mami we was in bacho. The Bible does not make people lazy, but it is either the people who are leading the people with the Bible who are making them lazy. That doesn't mean that the Bible and the instructions of the Bible make the people lazy, but the one who have taken it to lead people.
Who Bible?
Baby, I mean, what's the saying? In Kitab Bible on my phone, so me to call back into what you want to say. No, bet me I can imagine.
But when I was able to account Bible, am I? Now, this is a question. But when I buy or type in the number. Vivian Abuaje, Bacho, problem Biana.
Mamma, me kind on my phone so.
Vivian, at a car, Bobiana, at Eliasem. Opa boy, and I say, Unyamumu. Nipping nipa, Bibia, my own was here, why? Memane also so be so why and my sister be about chatting so pekunu and may live na nice lady bio also pekunu seriously pa
Wow.
Vivian Abuaje
na me say ball scripture ni mami me say ball scripture ni mami na me nkan
Proverbs 10:4 but okay Proverbs 10:4 mami
Abraham, can we busa me question na me siana?
Bisa.
Na me busa say between the brain and the spirit, no, which one is powerful?
The brain and the spirit.
Yes, the brain and spirit.
Your spirit lives in the brain. Your spirit not live in the brain, no.
So, is there anything a spirit cannot do which the brain can do? And I will say yet because say honam na yemrenti ye hia spiritual backup bi. Honam no na ayemre ampa and I say adwen no na yama nada. Enti ne hu ne say ye hia spiritual backup bi no.
We'll say you were the active your brain. The brain is active. But in the pediatric body way and a brain it's here no. The brain cannot move without the body. It was to me that wada na John saw them. Brain no I will crack the nervous system no be catch say John saw them. Then the body becomes lazy lying down. Now we shut it my brain no ada. No we disobey brain no. Why wouldn't himself so go to 7 o'clock? You boss 7 o'clock. Na alarm clock the boy na brain they say solenako. Then the body sets in. So
some of our inabilities, no. Some of our inabilities, no. Am I correct to say some of our inabilities is a spiritual side, not meaning the free brain one like meeting my cancer.
It's the same. One set of say it is the same. You are what you think. Your brain controls you. You are your brain. You are what you put here is you. If this goes off, we echo off the ube. On Sabbath to Miati, you will still be alive. On Sabbath to Miati, you'll be alive. On 9 minutes better take, you'll be alive. But wait, if you open it's way near friend of one. Looking at your senses, there were senses, bako, five senses. There was sight, there was smell, there were taste, there were hearing, and there were touch. But
okay.
The one who designed the human body, no, or the senses bako 4, a good brain, or the hearing, or the tally brain, or the sight, or the tally brain, or the smell, or the tally brain, or the taste, or the tally brain, whatever you see and you believe it will happen. So think about what you see. Whatever you say will go and come back and haunt you. So whatever you say, think about it. We go baby na ho bon a we ne be detective and a we ade bi e be fa ha bia na dwene ho wo bi fa ha dwene ho until that is it, you are here you are this
So
the spirit you also to say na me kofro ka na ho kronkron ka kire me say e ma me mfro ka no da bi e your intuition and wa friend ho kronkron no e tibua e ne fa de tibua ne wo kasa nti se wo program wo pie na wo poli na wo ko na wo poli na wo de wa adwene ne gidi say Se wo ko baby na wo poli a e chesa de boni besi a wo kwa ade boni besi e da wo be poli a be kwa ade boni besi because you created that reality.
Oh,
Obi
okay, so
so
meaning
also programming the brain say will be winting hey tia a good luck no. Ti sanity and you are what you
okay, so
believe.
meaning I may remember, but me person me extending me understanding, no. Meaning your good inclination, no, your bad inclination, no. Is there any force directing us these two things? And I na ye directed Sanya Mami, no.
Yes, yeah, you want the power of free choice. Yeah, you kuta the power of free choice. Into the good inclination and the evil inclination is in the soul. E wo soul ni mu. Sana soul ni tie. Into na Nyankopon say, me na me bo sum, me na me bo han. Into without the good and the evil, living would not even make sense. Even in this world, anka di papa fo nko na wo wiase a, di papa fo nko na wo wiase a, we will never appreciate goodness, good people. Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why being satisfied is enjoyable is because of hunger. Inti okomu niwa anka eme hunim faso. Imagine we are living in a world whereby everybody is laughing. Ya wo ye be wiase na ya start esre. Kwa. Ya best that we say wiase be say. But will it make sense?
I don't think so.
It will never make sense. Inti awurahudie ene inti the sa awuraho ahokyere okom eno na ma ya value sereye enije inti without
Okay, Abraham, with the message, maybe the last one they chat to. Can you recommend a brain training book for me? I really need this.
that be many book be as how I mean kind book I think I sit down and I think I ask questions and I answer them. I ask questions me am me tena wa na do a na me am bisa question if you hear ba ha then na yeti pain aden yeti pain na ye kakra na ayira wow.
I may recommend the book, the kind of book of Proverbs, a book of Ecclesiastes. So, person why do be pa kind these two. I can recommend that one for you. Also, person now do be a brain. I me say, or no, I can ya or bedding my dance actually.
Once the data Americans, data, once
senior
Abraham,
yesterday brain.
there be fires me by my
Brain is master than anything.
fires me by my missing. Abraham, me bisa we
So, open brain book, open brain
there be
book.
fires me by
Open
Mami
brain
we
book.
na
Me recommend. Oh.
this is not
Abraham.
this is something very different. Once we are transforming like someone like me, you know. I'm in a transformation of from a guy to a man. Your name be I want to kill it in the brain and I want to develop a new one. And into the brain was
Okay.
yes, may transform me from a guy to a man. Me what that period in him. Well, may free age be every age be moon. And I want to kill some mindset and develop some new ones.
That mindset, you don't need to read books to master it. Just that attitude you don't like. Tackle that attitude. Work over it. Tackle it. First cash bottom. Phone. If you want to overcome it, you stop doing it. That's it. That's what Christians call you need a spirit of self-control. Self-control means building a prison for a particular character. It is a before the hour. Now one casa within you. We create prison. Now the before national prison. Now one locky. Would therefore no. So what can say major before you can't stop. It is part of you. That is how you were born. Until you are the driver of your life. You are the driver of your emotions. Until within you, you create a prison, put anger in and lock it. Now there are universe. Now they want to say the moment you start to say, me mommy boom fubio, Sada na nopa, o koto wache rura no, ebe jeje. That the wache seller, that the Joe. Offer boat driver, and will be the universe will start presenting.
Is it a test
Yes,
to their
that's how
decision?
the universe teaches us. We have been out the park. I say, we giant mape. Sana, you know, X gay be a done with meaning. Ebefro, Minamacamacho. X gay be a meaning that night. Ubetiame penene. To best I in Christianity. O sacra, Elsia, you bear witness. O sacra, a dana ye kobo was swallow ya, not temptation. Who kobo is now within a river.
Oh, I mean, they are obvious. Obvious. It does happen. Obvious.
It is the universe.
Obvious.
Oh, okay.
That's how the
Who
Okay,
back
then I
as a
think
universe?
I'm
By
clear
any
now.
back in a different way.
me say me emape me jai na anadwi ya ge na me mini ne fra me clear na atwa to the next day because
Don't come up party.
opportunity comes but once.
Okay, Matthias, me that's it.
I'm not here with I'm not there. A banisano. You see, things that you use your mouth to say mostly confirms what is within. What I say.
You are what you say. You are what you say.
Yeah, intina me wire brother no me with point now the abano. So or person control ya maybe pa no person this one mostly you shouldn't even say it. And what dream no umbo mode no nya self control now kind no fan control. The moment you say it out, you put a challenge out there. The moment you say it out.
The universe, no. It is the physical world that responds to words. The spiritual universe, the first spiritual universe, no, listens to your thought. Listens to your thought.
Yeah.
This physical world that listens to your words. Physical world into your thought.
Ubeka universe.
The moment you think the universe will present itself for the test.
The brain Ubeka universe. Me kind once I had a difference in the baby. Ubeka universe.
The word we live in our brain. Whatever thing that Adrian Biana not presenting to the physical world. So Adriana, cinema all appear because Adriano no create.
The mouth speaks.
It's a Emma Wadrino before Emma Wadrina cat there. I got to the baby pop bonum and would know. Now one born, I Wadrina no dog catch a wana. Cinema is it?
Neighbor, when you say, Mamma how the human brain works. Your area beer, who cover area, Hopaka say, or Hobon, and your brain, your brain. And your sense of
your smell I'm communicating to the brain.
It's not, yes, it's not communicate. I communicating with the brain, with the environment you are living. And your area be me person me body. But there are people sitting they are breathing okay.
Yes.
Obroni actually ne ba say sebe. You enjoy your mind ewo epoano. Enti obroni ohun da po sebe obi ni ewo mpoano ohun bi da nti ohun bi ye the time akoda no wo choko no anadwo ne maami nyane ana ne papa so
thumbs up cinema thumbs up
ne na me wo mpoano ama the brain no accept say oni wo mpoano eye normal life enti me amanya no wakone wo okay it will keep on. The next generation will do it. The next generation are shitting there.
It was Abraham Wabesi Masamina American, so why are they pa? Once a Wabesi Asamina American, so say, oh, what you keep on saying, in other ways, what you keep on criticizing, now become part and parcel of society. And they leave that. Brother Pacho, oh, brother, debate. Mama, no sin abla. Because when you are insulting me, Pacho. Oh, so what you keep on constantly. It now was a number the household. Ebe fatun say unu ma ofie na ba kwa so odin no person sakrana. You don't insult that child with acts no woman no. Keep on repeating it. But the old person no sisan komu no. You be saying that thing into the ears of the person.
Say the positive.
Constantly.
Don't say the negative. What do you from?
Very good. Oh yeah, comfort. Because I comfort sir. Because I comfort sir.
Oh yeah, some catch or say jai. Some catch or
Very
say jai.
good.
Some catch or say
Very
jai.
good.
So your words
Very,
will enter him. It will keep on repeating, keep on repeating,
very
keep on
good.
repeating.
Very
The
good.
better with time, the brain will accept to be jai. It's yati on us.
Very good. I had it. Mami, we na mi fa manu.
And you will be
Oh,
questioned.
eja, mi bre. Okay. Yo. Pro.
Our King of Queens, Proverbs 10:4. Wifey, I see you, wifey. Me wo video bi na wo ko pa. Wifey, me wo video bi na wo ko. Live pa no, omo didi, wo papa tem na obu of forget omo. Why? That's all. Why? Proverbs 10:4.
Or see lazy hands bring poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth.
As a trend is saying,
Oh, oye ni heni na wa anya adwuma ubeye hiani. But who do say adwuma ubeye odifo.
nti we also yenkoye adwuma anameboa.
Osi enkoye adwuma ti na me ka say won say why are the power so the verse we about.
We see yenkoye adwuma. We say so for be tete the members here. On be hard workers anameboa.
No crepa.
Psalm 127 verse 2. Kaimami.
Us here read the books of Proverbs and Psalms. So, and you're good.
Me say Psalm
27 verse 2.
27 verse 2.
Ebe peja sisi a why sremu a be peja asemu we won pe nipa asemu pe nipa asemu pe
Me
nipa
dan no person kire o. Dan no person kire.
Obi na okan na.
Psalm 127 but can't you ya that be now off off chairman share
Say many awful.
that be off mame kofa verse na bra
Many awful. Once of a scripture no wo me phone no so ntia ya na mako back ntia many off. Quotation we ntia say there. A simple crowd, Abraham. Ututu scripture no musadi asa na be.
me ba manager
Me pachu wadauma.
ye simple me ba
Mate wadauma me tie.
Bacho verse ni me ba se ye nyina ye ko school nti e se nkyere mu no e mu da ho yeah
It is useless to work.
I put them me ba
Okay.
any Bacho Psalm 127 you can Proverbs chapter 10 verse 4 no so say yankoye hard work anamwa
O say go hard work.
okay nti no so for the 13 members on be hard workers ana Bacho Psalm 127 Psalm 127 verse 2 no so kai mai
Okay. Mami started from verse 1 to 2. Or see, if the Lord does not build the house, the worker of the builders is useless. If the Lord does not protect the city, it is useless for the sentries to stand guide. Verse 2. The sentries to stand guide. Verse 2. Also, there be Fabra. Say it. Verse 2 also, it is useless to work so hard for a living. Getting up early and going to bed late. For the Lord provides for those he laughs. While they are asleep.
Verse 2
Verse
no, as a channel saying.
Verse 2 now say, you see, most of the time, no, people toil from dawn to late of night without recourse to the reality of life, to other aspects. Also, and yet, Juma Kwan a camp brabo. Abrabone e boni nyina no. Piece by piece, na journey na abe baako. Into obi
hard work.
Me baba cho me
Meba. Me person best some verse asem no meba me de.
Me se some verse no. O se me chiro mu.
Meba. Ma me fa verse mu bra.
Okay. Asem o. Problem in interpretation of the scriptures na your problem.
Masa me nya interpretation asem brofo na ya tworo wa ye nyina so ye te brofo ini bacho kan Psalm 128 verse 2 128 verse 2 na try ya say kan
128 verse 2 men come from verse 1. I say the reward of obedience to the
me say verse 2
happy as I mentioned, I said from verse 1 I mean to concept and I say happy are those who obey the Lord, who live by his commands. Verse 2. Away you free so. Verse 2. Abraham, where you? Hello, Abraham.
Into kind verse 2 no.
Okay, my main starts from verse 1. Main kind Bible say, happy are those who obey the Lord, who live by his commands. Verse 2. Your work will provide for your needs. You will be happy and prosperous.
Your work will provide for your needs, no? As a Chinese saying.
Your work now, no. And I can't work. How do you define work? Me pacho tobasi. How do you define work?
I say we pray. Your work. Oh, pray do.
And ope bibi na etie na onyanti.
Baby, and yes, ope bibi na etie. A question. We be start one so we are straight.
Narrow, remember. A simple English. Your work will provide for your needs, meaning
simple English.
Men rashi ma Abraham nkasa, mamun rashi.
I see your work will provide for your needs.
Judah, ye ko ma Abraham engage me. Judah me answer.
Baby, untumi nkasa wansa no. Ye nyina na ye wo so ntipa chawo. Why?
One after the other. Okay.
Your work will provide for your needs. Very good. And they be provided with needs somehow.
Very.
Until I say Obia Juma, you provided.
Juma. Irrespective of Obia Juma.
Excellent. Another verse is here.
Okay.
Proverbs chapter 10, verse 4. Can verse 4 no?
I mean, coming from verse 1.
Massa, it is not related. Yes. A verse on its own. Who be so wasted time? Verse 4. Mo wa so la mo go to verse 4.
Be lazy. Bible that is not
related. Each verse be account the for. It is not related. Verse 4.
Being lazy will make you poor, but hard work will make you rich.
When now okay verse 1. When simple English.
Simple English, but that's how we match that. I say match that. One for Sanya Juma obeying any.
According to verse 4, no hard work. Yenya hard work. And I hard work.
Hard work in India working. Subjective, relative. Obia Juma San or fans say hard work.
And then you figurative.
Minkas figurative, me say a relative. Minkas figurative.
Verse no chirem, wo de verse no Proverbs 10:4. Wo de chiremu. Kan na chiremu said yet.
Massa chirem me see being lazy will make you so your friend say kwadufo ebe hia bet uyo bi oye adwuma ubedi ye
adwumaden ana wo adwuma meba wo
adwumaden and adwumaden wo adwumaden na make sure say another translation back at say diligent, another translation back at say
the same thing diligent intracho nti o say yenye hard work o say yenye hard work ana
aye then no person wo kire
and yeah kind verse Psalm 127:2 so that yankwe
Psalm 127 verse 2. Oh, yeah, some. It is useless to work so hard for a living. Getting up early. Abraham, yes, this happened as a person, BT Unkwan, as a person, make be no pay from me.
Yes, sir.
Also, it is useless to work. And when he has a fashion is also by a Jumadin. It was getting up early. So, usually in time and going to bed late. Now, call in parcel. Your friends.
I saw night shift. What night shift?
I late. Yes, and I just for the Lord provides for the Lord provide a ready Eddie Bemau Eddie Mau one or dome.
While
the brown mother, and then I'll say. Mention Mose. And I'm Ninja Muna mention Mune say. Debbie, and yes, no person chere, my TV, and yes, no person chere. And it's a mention say, and yes, no person, who person Mitchell, my Mitchell, if not, there's a what taking in the ways of person who tears me.
Oh, Pius, Pius, you don't get it.
Judah, Bacho, Mammy, we are blame. Wouldn't Bacho, Medina, the Bacho. Why, me Pacho? With all due respect, Bacho, Mammy, we obey Judah. He doesn't Yamisha. The attorney said, all the concept be out to what you say. One who verse with you, and let's say I'm a person or person say, I am Quasiadis or Bay Jumadi. Debbie is not saying that.
It is
when you're from Tobassi.
What is the meaning of
Meba?
What is the meaning of
Infasoneso?
Ejumadin, and emphasis.
And I make sure say to you, Avram, me pacho. What can there? And then while you're back as a minu debate. What can say? What's the mincho, we now woman, now about what be page up. There be me maniscape, pacho pejamuna main kind, pejamukakra, zoom in a who came from verse 1 and see if the Lord does not build the house of remember when you are reading the Bible at the early church fathers now say the basic principle by which we read the Bible to understand the concept you see the pretense and the post tense will give you the context of the scripture. Mean to two Bible from verse 1. From verse 1, see if the Lord does not build the house, the worker of the builders is useless. If the Lord does not protect the city, it is useless for the sentries to stand guide. And about verse 2 now say it is useless to work.
It is useless. I had
the person say your strength does not lie on you to do something. Your strength are who gaining officer who the building, who the protecting, lies on God. Into a picture of your reliance. You train, but your breath, your sight, your sense of thinking, any reasoning, and your
me Jimmy me lose my leg.
We know what you say.
Me Jimmy me bodam. Me Jimmy me lose me nine. Me ndidi here ebe affect me nipa bia. Eye aduane die any training any dey maintain this body. Enye urade na build the body.
Your create an person what you say.
Wa bo me hwe ewie na mframa ho dada. Enye urade.
But the kasa wo wi anama bem.
Aseme na wo kan. Me ni we ya me wono. Me waduane bi a me ba. Ye we eduro bi. Doctor and prescribe na me koto na me no mo a me ni befra. I will lose my sight. It has nothing to do with God. Manu we enye urade e kire me de menka me pre me ho na me koka de yenka manu yi e de me betum be ka se urade e na urade anwe fo nwankwa onye fo nwankwa do be so kire me say police fo ne at me ba police fo de soldier fo no you are useless na me na bokuro ho bai verse 1 okra problem ho ah
me bacho it me
yenko verse 2
bacho me to boss me bacho to wa kan wi mate wase me inti na me ka say me hu be bia wo free ba no e na wo su ni be bia be free ba no no se me kire ma me inti e na me no
verse no
na gidi say me ba e na who tete me bacho to boss Abraham to boss who gidi say I'm not debating you but who gidi say nya o create an abo we and to create an abo we no who gidi create an creation so me babo papa o sa o kansa o si create an abo we create an abo rin wabo wa no wabo wani into wabo say your intuition into no o dwen enye sa na o kan
I am what I think I am. Yes.
And me say
suppose drive carefully. Car kwan nya papa me enye nyame na be ma me traveling mercies. Nyame bia no ma traveling mercies. We Jimmy a wo be wu. Simple. What would kitchen?
Very good.
Gas bon. Say even one take gas and a cent. Na gas na jidem go na wo pa matches ya. According to the law of nature, you will die. Ente Gabriel bia be dumu ja no. Me say verse 2 tell you mo.
And verse 2 na me cho mu ya so di ade ye wa obewi obaka me debate you. Me say verse 2 say it is useless to work so hard. Once or qualify you know the word useless no with so hard. Na say oye no overboard on case you shouldn't work hard. But you say it is useless to work so hard. Brofo unso so wa coach brofo it was so hard you know I qualify the word useless. Why is saying that it adebia oye extremist bia no
so hard
adebia oye
what do you mean by so hard? Explain so hard.
Me tu kwan ma ko 3 countries so me kwa no be overtime die tie me kwa juma 7 na ma kon
overtime ana
me overtime into me be
overtime overtime. Maybe some simple question. Maybe some also here. Who are working hours? Your working hours is the limit. Your limit to work.
Okay. Yeah. True.
And overtime, excess hours work. You're working so hard. True or false?
Very good. That's true. Perfectly so.
In fact, we overtime. We overtime. You're useful and you're useless.
To me my dream na as that time useful because me person me nyaska me de me see yes
working overtime is exceeding normal working hours. Is it overtime no you are stressing your body, you are going off
useless
one person be
useless me say useless I mean sure muso o be say useless I me say useless. Make sure what take stance.
Last. So be so the you. What
me.
And you will first and it will last. Simple verse would done. What the a yama was so be year juma. Now why je over time? Said you be niska and they are brief ye.
On your ready to listen.
And then more frano mamma what to want. May the one Bible verse it now. Yanko Bible ne say. Over time na we yan kwasi adwumenti jai na kwada na ewurade be hwe eni
Abraham we say ya no mde tia sorry dem ho
meba
say ya no mde tia sorry dem
mama nusi ya any it is useless to work so hard for a living, getting up early and going to bed late. Say we ye dwumaden obi fifi anopa na wa ba ahomache you will be or 24 hours and sanim bed di No be ye jumade dia survive if your Bible verse say yen kwasi asem. Or to waso. Or say for the Lord provides for those he loves while they are asleep. Now one urade do wono omo ada no na urade fidi wo. Kona kwada. Ko na kona kwada. Verse 2 keke. Ke di ode chechire no. Men family be ye debate be ye dey do my life subium. Ote. Mama, this beautiful opportunity. When mama pe this opportunity say, or me benya one encounter kran we be some question. Instead of them to come and learn, they come to challenge. Misiana, ye mama credentials na, me sheko to mbo ta inti no. When you have this beautiful opportunity, sometimes don't teach, ask questions. Now me free education I made them up 2 verses pe. No said ya what so. Say interpretation. Then I send back as no said yourself will be actually. Go and sleep, you go and sleep. In every house in Ghana, when your father says go and sleep, it means the same thing. In every house in the whole world, when they say we are going to eat, it means the same thing. The whole world, give me the book, and the same meaning. Bible, any book, as no said you will be at yasi. Adimu da ho Yesu say mo ate say ye ka kire tetefo ne say eni ensi eni anem na esen ensi esen anem eno de oti ase say Moses time ye tu obi eni a ye tu nani ye tu utu obi sin a ye betu osen Jesus say me de me say mo say ye bo sotoro a je ba akoka ho. It means ye slap wa sanje ba akoka ho. Christians will tell you say there be eye sa na ya tro be nya sa na tie there be enye sa no onu anim say yen kwase asem na sotoro yen gitu enti obekirem na wa polish mistake no say there be opeso kire wo say ye bo sotoro a men kasa nipa ne ho na die enti na verse na nka say mo te say ka kire tetefo ne say eni nsies eni anem na nsisi esianem na me de me say ye bo sotoro a enkasa na obeka kire say ye bo sotoro a je ba akoka ho wonu anim say yen je sotoro tu na mo te sa and the Bible, we have exegesis and the menegesis. And the Bible, no, we don't understand with the canal. Pious. When you're first and last. No last. Cross. Ubeba habe sa nyamana baye no. Party. And try bio say me menim. And that me baya. The Christianity abeto good position. May accept a certain concept and certain you know the urade ase send that there em say Abraham ne ya fine o kofa old problem na ba waso be ye hye mema waso aye hye wate verse 2 keke u betim fifri tiabusia e be dru di abuaje si membe dante me koda why narrow
masa abuaje no wana
do for one
aka abuaje be funa me no for na ne say ne
me bra bi wa friend abuaje
I don't know. Ebi mo won pa dusia. They don't. They just don't want.
Abraham, yeah, that's it. Sa Abraham, patapasi yao.
Na America semio.
Patapasi ya.
Enwu da me kojo.
Simple offer ya class 1 ni prati ase.
Also Johnny no was you. Or say you can't just stand me, but
Abraham. No, Abraham, you, my partner, no, I can't.
Pious, your mouth verse at him. Pious,
or the crowd, bro, for that simple.
Senior Pious, my will be a blah 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 now.
Na me kade wa abatia
David min tv Nero Pious
me nyo hufu say David toddlers no one finger crowd no you took me off. I don't control your hand.
Nero,
Una ukoto. You just took me off without the recourse of any respect. Toddlers, they can't face me. They are in the process of learning.
Okay, verse 2.
Verse 2 na make sure say what say you make very good your friend say point from my analysis say me too kwana me overtime. And all che me say overtime na me no me stress me ho what I say me no useful and I say useless. Then you ended up say no infatuation so because me na me choose and me stress me ho. What I say, and then make sure that is where I told you say to was it didn't fast but at the end of the day, no, do you know what I went through? Do you know what I went through? Make sure say they're so hard no to was
no pain,
no gain, but make sure say
you go through hard work. You pass exams. During exams.
With moderation, with limitations and with moderation and limitation. What I say? Into one so verse 2 more. Verse 2
This Bible verse 2.
No, verse 2 nature muno. Once I would once who ye come no tie pa. Once ubomodimba. And I make sure say and no all say so who ye wadwin say wa hu ndi kitao unyansa kitao ubi bia kitao intino you work so hard they're so hard now to qualify the word useless no.
When the two bills Nyankopon and nipa.
O say
when the two bills like rent and stuff, nipa na Nyankopon.
Nipa netia.
Nyankopon boaye. Ema ye ska di tua rent anon boaye.
Oboa.
Nyankopon boa ma ye tua rent ya. Eden na ye wo Kristo ni bia, na rent ya so a oni ska odi betua. Ade na nyame amboa.
Nyankopon boa nie. Nyankopon boa nie. Nyankopon boa oboaye nie. He gives you the life, that is one. He gives you the strength, that is two. He gives you the necessary
strength. Eduane na my strength and nyame na my strength.
O say eduane dai.
Eduane die proper diet, eating well, proper diet and my strength and Ewrade no my strength.
Enu nya ka ho. Ni nya ka ho bi.
Ni bisa
ni nya ka ho bi.
Me nye Kristo ni neba. Me nye Kristo ni.
Yes.
Very good. Me nye Kristo ni. Na me didi yi a. Me nya ahoden na me nya ahoden.
No, the protocol of life is sad that so who didi yi a u be nya ahoden.
Ewrade na ma ahoden. Ewrade na ma ahoden ana edidi yi na ma ahoden.
Both. Both. Ni enu nyina. Ni enu nyina boa.
Obi oye 8 years onje nyamindi. Odidi yi a obenya ahoden ana Ewrade be ma na ahoden na o ma na ahoden.
Oh, very good. Onye 8 years and I make sure say enu no one said nyame creation mu no de wa bo ato ho no de wa ba ato. Say na wa kasa odi kan that say we creator na create we create we do odi edi omo no odi edi omo.
We design universe na bi.
Wa design we. Yes.
Ma bo aduane ama mo. Enti mundi aduaba no na mo fa hahan ne nsa yade ana.
Ensa yale very no pre bacho mama yewa no. Universal law.
When you apply the universal law of eating well, ubenya hoden, which has nothing to do with God again, Anna.
Very good, very good. The universal law will govern that. The universal law will govern that, which is true, factually true.
And when the law, principles of life,
principle of life, and
eat well, and you live a healthy life, Anna.
Very good. And me say no me jitu mtio. Avra me jitu na me say. Sana me ba to wase. Me do wan kasa wa brabo ni de wan kasa fru anu aka some time ago say you have a spiritual father why nyama ye den amount what I say edi bo ho ban o de on kan chiro bia say mo nko bo ne ho ban That is your statement. It means the universal law na govern here no. You have gone to the extent to also enhance.
There may no
Me and believe.
There may be proof. There is no proof in belief. That's why I don't teach.
No.
Mibisa will say, a Jumadin away, no. And only the year rent.
Sometimes and you have conclude the universal law govern that. The universal law take care of that. And there will be so our belief system, also only belief system. When you apply the universal law, when you apply the universal law, no, and but when you want to go to the extra mile.
Yajiatum. Verse 2, second part. For the Lord provides for kind of natural.
Second part, way.
For the Lord. Verse
2 C nana.
For the
Lord provides for those he loves. Na nyame di ma wana odo. So now one say why they are asleep? What they say? Why they are asleep? Avram. It is useless to work so hard for a living, getting up early and going to bed late. For the Lord provides for those he loves while they are asleep.
For the Lord provides for those he loves while they are asleep. And I want to try as a child say.
And then I may and we say, oh, as our pedal may go back and forth. And I make sure say now the provision. What's that? The provision of the Lord. The provision of the Lord. Say that here. And in the main say, me na me jini me sa minya me di no. Our universe abremego. Oh, I believe say when I go to bed, he releases some insight. He enhances my thinking. He enhances my intuition. So that in the next chapter of my life, no, Misolia, want me to speed up whatever I'm working towards, and it does work. It does me too, crying. Yes, indeed. Send me to me. Oh, my jumemwa. Send me to me. Oh, my jumemwa.
Testimony time, Master. And your testimony.
And your testimony.
Some testimony. Me preaching. Okay, man. For the Lord provide for those he loves while they are asleep. So
the simple question may be so: what is the provision? Or mention the provisions. What is the provisions over there? What type of provision is the Lord providing? And I make sure say, make sure I say, also yeah, you should Bible, also say, testimony. What should I say?
Provision start or say it is useless to work so hard. Yeah, hard work. You pay your living. And I also says hard work now. You pay living, and what we need in life. Our provision
is so hard. Qualifying, or say it is useless to work so hard.
Is it useless for your driver to work so hard? Is it so? Is it bad for a defender to work so hard on the field of play?
It will be bad. It will be bad for Mami Ansang. It will be too bad. It will be too
ready.
Right. Simple verse.
I'm low for them.
Why you say tem? Wow. Bible say what da Erade Odon or one Erade don't want what dano. Now Radio provided you here now. And you know because Proverbs 10:4 say hard work and the Bobra Proverbs wow Bible. Says so hard. When you be working so hard. Who are broaching wada? Minimum we get 16 hours a US, 16 hours a day. Just to pay bills, mortgages, no the fee. Now Bible say it is useless to work so hard. Na kwada de rade mo we duane dia. Afi na abechim. Say he will incite my intuition. Rade no be bo na adwene. Untumi ndwene. Nyame na bu nipa ma ne dwene na ni pod ya adwene ma se fa dwene. Obroni oye car engine wi a obroni sambo aka ne engine ma ne ye adwuma ana engine na we say ye adwuma na say ya akoto akere na ya ye car na wi akoto car wi a wakofre owner of the car ne say ombebo na engine ne nya adwuma nyame ne we design ye wi universe no we design ye wa ma wa adwene obi adwene mu bi esi obi universe na ye ne saa obi ejimi obi ejimifo obi hard worker obi lazy obi nine ye adwuma obi nsa ye adwuma obi ano obi a good speaker obi nso nani keke na ye adwuma nani ti afa na security man ya fa na sniper ko nani ye adwuma you obi naso oh adi asem kra ni aka Christian doctor ebe you operation ema patient na wu ka ho konkron be boa no na ewurade adarete no na wa you operation but doctor esan say ye nimdie okosunya yenti no oye mistake pe we kunipa enti doctor na wo so ye careful no you operation ni yie na we kunipa de wo si dan no eyade a wakosunya 1-2 blocks ni yie anhyehe pillars ni yie anfa iron rods papa ngumu a ewurade nsi dan edan ni bebu ebeku nipa bibi ni ejimi kura too much edi asem yenye bibi ni die nkura nsa bibi ni ehunu nyansa ewurade abowe we onsa mbebo anasa adwene eyewa mapon odwene bibi ni wa wonti ase governor chale obi ankoda mapon bibi fo nwa adwuma ya too much mapon obi ankoda simple common sense aji wo common sense na aji ye ne hama na wo di si bibi ni ko ho na wo panyan answer wadwene simple thinking aji ye sese de gu bentuam e di se bibi ni still obene ya to agu ewrade nya odinya biom bibi ni fra nyankopon Chinese ni na mo tira na wasan kwa Chinese ni chen bibini ofre nyankopon bibini ofre nyankopon Chinese ni enso no ho kire na wakọ Chinese ni wakọ akọ bobusia. What is wrong with the black man? Ka bibia ko bibini ti ase Jesse, can we see nyansa sem ni na bibini be kotu Bible verse? What can we see nyansa sem ni na bibini be kotu Bible verse? 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 9. Yeah, chire wo nimdie bebe we ase duru. Still, letter na Paul chiro koma Timothy no, en wo de body bra. Bebe we ase duru as a Christian. Letter Paul e chiro koma Korinto asafo, en na de bobra. Abra sa time na ka akure ni ho. Na bicycle ni ho. E we ase evolve. Oh, boss Akili. Oh, boss Akili. I don't know about ya with the atem. Say Masafa okwasi yako. Menyesa. Why? Are you the atem why? Why? The atem menyesa why? Book I thrown 2000 years ago. And now they bobra in 21st century. Obey ya cake. Into books no. Ya my papa a woman ye foot no fa. Fana fa bobra. So na yem focus so. No, I don't know why. But I'm going to say, watch now. I love you. Why? I say, so do you believe in the 10 commandments? Where did my teme no? Boss, brasso. Boss, send request na bra. Boss, what baby did my teme we? After who be some say, me 10 commandments too. Je utire so ene wapampa so commandment ena me de ye aduma wate me jigu hwinim wate wafuno se nkate ayache wate uhwinim ena me de bobra e be wi ase duru 10 commandment de bobra 10 commandment mu memfa abo ato wom 10 commandment memfa aponche to ewom 10 commandment de da hon 10 commandment no said ye said ye car ewom wow na memfam bobra 10 commandment said ye aeroplane emu ne ewo ti ebra 10 commandment ni wi ase no na ni pe nim se yemfo obeyere ebra Moses enkoje 10 commandment mba ye no na nipa nim say yemfo be yere 74 commandments and amade be yadwuma 74 oba ya wa be di atem oba na small boy wo do koya ajagoraja obedome woni wasefo nyina yenye sa see what now say go and steal like you see a common sense nature say men we are there you don't need book to tell you don't steal but so where Jimmy book na be twene ama so what you say why ti obi ti say we say no we hear 10 commandment because mu say no say book and guide them mo no say remote ya tomo paper san hye mo ho mo no ya bo mo no paper hye mo ho ti age yi paper no ni de control mu sa na mo te me amfa book bi am wo me me paper bi anim me ade de ma me ni we ni de ma me we na me de bobra we na me de twene we na me de relate with human being in your book ate that's answer me friend request ka ho decline friend request na tem class ma akoma ba ate friend request na was any am say me follow ka ho se see decline ate wa fono se de ububu ntosuo ton wo kejetia ate wa fono ate se we bie ntosuo wholesale abusia ochina why madam nyina ase Ose Abraham, I want you to do Tiabusia mami koda yeah boss next time ube ndidi atembio why wa pem say eyi eyi Juventus for stadium wa pem say dey we are singing na Afe na opacho say I'm sorry Memembo lama memini lama biabo ochina bye bye Diamond awrawo se mo Diamond Afe me ube hama enko me tell ka send request ka wo ba asro ha ka me ube hama ma bosses uni me pento kwa papa wo pass and request na bra me no wo gina me gina ha ibetumi ham ama de ache because me ni ba bi akọ ochina me ni ba bi akọ ti metumi ni wa ham no pa no mada kwasi asem na mobile live so amo be ye no adamunye o de pass and request na bra na wo be hu de abesi wo kura de asem a e de asem wa san ba bi masa
onia no obi a mistake you don't do the same thing enya
buy woman be gift bia wa ha jeans o mo gift wa ha jeans eri asem bio
my son no give to
we go if treasure box obi treasure box
my son no give to
obi treasure box mo gift ya odi abey eri asem
me go you him fa now watch me that's how you are equally a stand a chance to also give me something me nkwala me saba me say testimony nama o de DM me nama na me send o watch on pa me send no momo why
momo we send
DM me nama me send no momo men another dia me de be mo men kan wa bonten ade
followers yes
me know na de le your followers I don't know your followers I know you I don't do that I don't
inbox
o de inbox me why
me inbox
me ha me kwa bet ti ade na wo ka chere say enye fine ha na ye didi atem who advice ni we pe and on social access we did nothing.
Oh, that means fans. And fans and I'm a fans.
Oh, that we did nothing.
Oh, fans.
Oh, so say one thing but ade ba kuna me person obo amini say oh, what he say yeah, and we ask no. adwene baako fotrin me I tolerate everybody me bo obi abem but woni baby o embu abefre abochira what I say me bo obi abem me that is how I live. The fact that I'm a Christian doesn't mean say I should hate other human beings who believe in other things. No, I don't do that. Me too kwan no yeah me too kwan no broni kra osro kra obroni debi ye leaders na ayo mo ho say yenim nyansa no mo yo mo beggars so the Bible even has say a beggar is a slave to the lender. What I say until you will continue to be a slave to them when we continue to beg from them say ya yusu ya adwina fanya adwina creator na who can secret and demand it omo no mo mayaye useless omo leading no when I travel wisdom is powerful than common sense. When I traveled obroni bi about
without common sense you don't have wisdom.
Me about common sense be catch yourself a common but common sense in tia say the tia common wisdom the better was here. What I say common sense there it just point you to things but wisdom natural why the reason behind identity and other way a prompt you know common sense better say gata eda kwan ho ensuogum enkonantim by wisdom better mu the entire essence of konantim ohun be yefin then you get knowledge by the application of that it becomes a knowledge and the acquisition of information is knowledge until anyone who is eluded with information it becomes ignorant or only knowledge what I say
without common sense no wisdom. Without common sense sense of good judgment, sense of making good judgment, and they call you wise because you have common sense.
Common sense no will give you that promptings. Will give you that promptings.
Common sense na say so ana
but then tin e enju so or beka use on the betro. Yes.
Common sense.
Yeah, Abraham.
Men so ana
it on teach you a prompto or no prompto say I enju so
application of common sense. Your common sense tells you don't urinate here ana
but then tin e enju so then tin e enju so and no sense ben na betro sense ben na betro sense ben na betro me say sense o say okay common sense I catch him say mama mbo Abraham asum membo Abraham asum denti na mama mbo Abraham asum sense ben na betro mo say
abi wan kasa say nyansa da wumu a nyansa
welcome back it wisdom is supreme over common sense wisdom is supreme over common sense.
Your application of common sense determine how wise you are. Huh?
Tobasi, mami chomu. Me tobasi.
Mimia. Edientina ye hu ebufu nti.
Yes.
What person must say the word common sense? What is the meaning of common sense?
Oh.
Neba.
There be answer no. But common sense is literally the ability to distinguish something from wrong from right, or to notice something that is wrong from the right, or right from wrong. It is simply that any idea be a way to be any idea be a common sense is part of the five.
Common sense is part of
your common sense, your wisdom, your knowledge, your understanding, and your insight. Your five, some your smelling, hearing, insight, anyway. No, some network.
Network a crying. Common sense ended down. Then.
Hello. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Networking yet where the chim sa Your knowledge is acquired. Knowledge ye acquire. Into knowledge of medicine is acquired. Knowledge in architecture is acquired. Knowledge in governance is acquired. Knowledge in mechanics. As knowledge and as wisdom. Your application of common sense and critical thinking determines how wise you are. Huh? Obia worry. But who apply common sense in your relationship? Unya wisdom in marriage. Into common sense is the foundation of wisdom. Without common sense, no wisdom be a ma. Oh, I did some credit. Oh, the beginning where you might have done too much. It's sad though. It's sad to see mature people doing this kind of debate because what they say mistake or Bible. Book mistake one out right. So for because Abraham, imagine me years with you. Mistake or Bible when you're not American. And one also watching years with it. The ultra Bible is a mistake on one fan. Accept this fact, move on with your Christ. Don't come and argue here. And yes, some of the book on the go out. So what you say? Adiasa, China. Buy your say, yeah. Why, network in ye, Ochina? Why? Ochina, Ufru Kubeduana, what live so. Why? So Kubedu be more area one because network in ye. To Nya Kubedu have been our fra. And I'm in say, bye. Still out. Madam in say, bye. I'm going to say, digital money box in the Biama. And say, Nandy Papi Bray, A. Bisa. The Biaba, and my venture selling it here, and it's selling you soon. I wish I for digital money box on saying it here. On Sakape, Ober set it pin code, 4 pin code. What's that pin code New Year? Baby, a disika eshano and away nimho. You know, your baby, I had paper effa, and baby, I had coins eshe. Miss Ramo, my be am I a manket one? Now, Omusia said you see. Me and my friend keep the change. Me piena me ba. Sika aka me botum biano na me de gumo kama. Ubenya digital money box ibia. Number abe friend no. 053 1798 334. 053 1798 334. Mr. Ramo, Friday some kwa and delivery. Baby, I will be deliver the amount. Thank you for making us number one. Bye transport. I wish I would take you. They can for you pay at the amount. A money transfer app. I would bet transfer sika. A free countries in the for now. The United States of America and Canada. And I wait to me send sika. A free ho. A break a busia for and a adofo a Ghana. It is just some can say the rate no a very very high. Number 2, our first transaction obey no. We have $5 for free. Emi disem kese awo jupe ho ne say se wo sani sika dia ma obi e wo Ghana se wo US and Canada wonya bo nipa ne number pe na nipa ne din apope app se de be ya wonya wrong transaction promo code e wo se we use no e ma remfi ABM use jupe me busuafo any adofo in enje. Thank you for making us number one. Bye transport. Jupe the best.